we are trying to pioneer what I call community-funded reporting, which is the act of distributing the cost of hiring a reporter across a lot of different people. So you get 50 people, they give $20 each, and that's enough to hire a reporter to do an investigation. So traditionally, 0.0001% of the population would set the news agenda, and they were called editors, and it made sense because they were the only ones with a freelance budget, right? They were the only people that had the ability to hire people who could then do stories. So they were able to set the editorial agenda that way. And what we're trying to do is increase the public's influence on the editorial agenda by giving them a freelance budget, right? So, you know, there's a movement now in journalism where you have a lot of rich people who are funding nonprofit news organizations, right? You have the Warren Hellman, who's giving $5 million to start a nonprofit news organization here in San Francisco. There's ProPublica, which is started by the Sandler family, also a San Francisco-based family. And I think those are good. But if the Hellman family or the Sandler family has a right to give millions of dollars to journalism, then the Smith family has a right to give, you know, $30. We just need to create a mechanism. You know, journalism is the fourth estate, right? And just as journalism is going through changes, so is government. Gov 2.0 is a term that a lot of people are using to throw around. And you know, I think it comes down to, like I said, if traditionally a small percentage of people would have the knowledge and influence to set the agenda for both journalism and for government. And I think we're finding ways, there are tools now that increase the percentage of people that can have that influence. It's a little bit more democratic in at least an ideal sense, right? I think that there's also something to be said about, you know, and this is particularly with the media journalism angle, information being available to the public. I think that a transparent government makes certain type of information available to the public so that they can slice and dice it and feel as though they are empowered and own that data.